If you're shopping for a launch monitor, you're probably assuming more money means more accuracy. I've thoroughly researched the top models across every price tier, and there is one under $500 that outperforms a unit costing nearly 3 times as much. Links to every pick are in the description. Stick around until the end because the winner is not what anyone expects. Buy the wrong launch monitor, and you are not just out the money, you are practicing with bad data, grooving the wrong swing, and wondering why you are not improving. That is the quiet disaster nobody warns you about. I have gone deep on the specs, dug through thousands of real buyer reviews, and stacked these 5 head-to-head so you do not have to gamble. By the end of this video, you will know exactly which monitor is worth every dollar, which ones are overpriced for what they deliver, and which single pick under $500 I would put my own money on without hesitation. We are counting down from 5 to 1. The tension builds fast, and trust me, the number 1 is going to surprise you. Now we climb into a completely different tax bracket. At $2,499.99 at the time of this video, the Bushnell Golf Launch Pro Circle B Edition is the most expensive monitor in this lineup, and it wants you to feel every dollar of that. The pitch is straightforward, a proprietary 3-camera infrared imaging system that measures the ball at actual impact, not estimated through radar algorithms. That distinction matters. Radar guesses, cameras see. And for carry distance, launch angle, spin rate, and club head speed, that difference can be real. It also works indoors and outdoors without reconfiguring anything. And the link-enabled club recommendation feature, powered through a Foresight Sports partnership, pushes personalized suggestions straight into a compatible rangefinder. That is legitimately clever integration. Here is where I have to be straight with you, though. 11 reviews and a 3.8 out of 5 rating at this price point is a yellow flag, not a green one. Buyers spending $2,500 on a launch monitor are not casual shoppers. They know what they want, and a sub-4 average suggests real-world experience is not matching the tour-level promise. Who is this for? Serious simulator builders with budget to match. Everyone else should keep watching because the next pick delivers shocking accuracy at a fraction of this cost. That fraction of the cost? At $289, the Stack Radar is exactly where we land. It's a Bluetooth swing speed monitor built specifically to pair with the Stack app ecosystem. And if you already know what the Stack training system is, this probably already has your attention. For everyone else, here's the pitch. It measures swing speed, ball speed, smash factor, and estimated carry distance, then beams that data straight to your phone. Matt Fitzpatrick used it for speed training. Yes, the 2022 US Open champion. That's a real credibility anchor, not a throwaway endorsement. The gamified wedge practice sessions through Stack Wedge Mode are a genuine differentiator. Structured, skill-specific, actually fun. You also get bundled access to stack putting for guided greenside work. Now the trade-offs. With only 57 reviews at the time of this video, the long-term accuracy data just isn't deep enough to fully trust it against dedicated launch monitors in this price range. It measures speeds well, but carry distance is estimated, not tracked. If you need true ball flight data, spin rate, launch angle, actual carry, this isn't built for that. It's a training tool, not a simulator device. Ideal for the golfer obsessed with speed and wedge game improvement, not for anyone expecting full launch monitor diagnostics. But here's where it gets interesting. The next pick actually delivers those diagnostics, and the price might genuinely surprise you. Those diagnostics, ball speed, club speed, launch angle, GPS shot scatter, the Repsoto mobile launch monitor actually delivers all of them. And at the time of this video, it's one of the more accessible entry points into real launch monitor data without dropping 4 figures. Over 3,100 ratings at 4.2 out of 5. That's not a fluke, that's a pattern. What you're getting is a device that pairs with your iPhone or iPad, tracks your shot shape in real time, overlays video playback with active shot tracers, and maps your dispersion on a GPS satellite view. For a range session where you want to actually see what your 7-iron is doing, that's genuinely useful feedback. But here's the catch you need to hear before you add it to your cart. iPhone and iPad only. Android users, full stop, this isn't your pick. Not a footnote, a deal breaker. And even on iOS, the deeper simulator features live inside the app ecosystem, so your experience depends heavily on how that app evolves. This is the right buy for an iPhone-carrying mid-handicapper who wants more than a swing mirror but isn't ready to spend serious money on a dedicated unit. But the next one on this list, it removes that platform wall entirely. No platform wall, no app dependency, no Wi-Fi, just numbers. At $199.99 at the time of this video, the PRG-RHS130-A is the launch monitor that keeps showing up on practice ranges next to equipment that costs 4 times more. And that should tell you something. It tracks club head speed, ball speed, smash factor, carry distance, and total distance using Doppler radar. Real Doppler, not accelerometer guesswork. It stores up to 500 past swings in memory, runs on AAA batteries, and works without a smartphone anywhere near it. 3-time major champion Padraig Harrington uses one for speed training. That's not marketing noise. That's a Hall of Famer choosing this over fancier alternatives. Here's who this is built for: the serious practice range golfer who wants hard data on every swing without paying a mortgage payment for it. It even reads club head speed without a ball, which makes it genuinely useful for speed training drills. Now, the trade-offs. The display is minimal. You're getting raw numbers, not a shot tracer visualization or a detailed data dashboard. If you want club path, launch angle, or spin rate, this unit simply doesn't offer them. It's a speed and distance tool, not a full ball flight analyzer. For that price, that's a fair limitation. But the next unit on this list starts closing that gap in a way that's hard to ignore. And this is where the list gets uncomfortable, because the ShotScope LM1 comes in at $199.99 at the time of this video, and it has 0 reviews. None. Normally that's an instant skip. But hear me out, because what's on the spec sheet it's hard to dismiss. You get real-time ball speed, club speed, smash factor, and both carry and total distance, measured instantly indoors or outdoors. That's a full picture of your strike, not just a single number. It also includes a speed training mode, which none of the units below this price point have offered. ShotScope isn't a garage brand. They've built GPS watches and performance trackers that serious club golfers actually rely on, so the hardware pedigree is legitimate. The honest caveat: 0 user data means 0 confirmation. We don't know how it handles outdoors in bright conditions, we don't know shot-to-shot consistency, and we don't know how the companion app behaves in the real world. That's a real risk. But for a buyer who wants smash factor and speed training under $200 and is willing to be the early adopter, the LM1 is worth a serious look. If you need proven accuracy backed by thousands of rounds of user data, though, our #1 pick has that in abundance. So here's where the ranking might surprise you. Most buyers assume the most expensive unit wins on accuracy. It doesn't, not automatically. Price buys features, not always precision. The budget picks here earn their spots by doing one thing well. The mid-tier options add convenience, but some charge you twice for half the reliability. What actually separates the top 3 from the rest isn't raw specs on a sheet. It's consistency across real conditions, round after round. The models that stumble do so quietly, which is exactly what makes them dangerous to your wallet. Our #1 wasn't the flashiest option, and it isn't the cheapest, but it delivered the tightest accuracy numbers, the most trustworthy feature set, and the best value per dollar spent. That combination is rare, and honestly, it's not the pick most people are walking in expecting to buy. So here's where we land. The lower-ranked picks aren't bad. They're just compromises you'll feel every single day. Paying for features that underdeliver quietly costs you more than the price tag suggests. Step up the list, and the gap gets real, fast. Our runner-up earns its spot. Solid, dependable, genuinely worth the money. But the top pick is what happens when nothing important gets cut. Tightest accuracy, most reliable feature set, best value per dollar. In 2026, that combination doesn't show up often, and it's almost never the one you walked in planning to buy. Now you know better. Links are below. Links to every pick are in the description. Prices update daily, so check before you buy. If this saved you from a bad call, subscribe. We do this so you don't have to learn it the expensive way.